Okay, I remember it was the lesson B, the second page, and lesson C, the first one. Okay, are you on this page?
Yes.
Okay, this is the second one. Okay, the exercise 3 says rewrite the sentences to make requests, then look at the map on page 44 and write the directions. Well, number 1, it's an example. You're at the visitor center. Tell me how to get to the museum. We're gonna start with could. Could you tell me how to get to the museum? Turn left, walk straight ahead for a block. The museum is going to be right there on the left. Now, number 2, you are at the museum. Now, give me directions to the aquarium. Okay, so let's begin. Damaris.
Could you give me directions to the aquarium? And go out of the hotel, walk right 1 block, and turn to the right again.
Okay. Yes, you're right. Okay, number 3, now you are at the aquarium. Now tell me how to get to the pool and begin with can.
Can you tell me how to get to the pool? Walk to the right and make a right. It's in front of the visitor center.
In front of or across from?
Cross from the visitor
Yes,
center.
across from the visitor center. What is across from? Okay, let's see number 4. Are you here, Luis?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Luis, can you do number 4, please? You are at the pool and it says recommend a good place for skateboarding.
Okay. Can you recommend a good place for skateboarding? Sure. Go out to the pool, make a right, cross the street, and make a left on the corner. Walk up 1 block, make a left, and the skateboard ramp is on the left in front of Running Park.
Excellent. And number 5, again, Luis, you're at the skateboard ramp and give me directions to the visitor center.
Can you give me directions to the visitor center? Go out to the skateboard ramp, turn right and make a left on the corner. Walk down for 1 block, turn left, and the visitor center is on the left.
Yes, that was easy. Okay, thank you. Well, now let's continue with exercise 4. It says write requests and offers. Number 1, make an offer. Ask how you can help the person. How can I help you? Okay, Damaris, you're going to say the numbers 2 and 4, and Luis 3 and 5. Okay, go ahead, Damaris.
Okay. Can you give me directions to the aquarium?
Can you give me directions to the aquariums? Okay, Luis?
Can you help me?
Yes. Damaris?
What can I do?
What can I do? Yes. And Luis?
Can you recommend a good place to go running?
Excellent. That was easy. Okay, now the exercise, I'm sorry, lesson C. I remember it was just 1 page because we didn't finish with that lesson. Okay, this is about checking information. It says complete the conversations and check the information. Okay, let's see, we had a conversation. 1, Luis, you're going to be the person A and Damaris person B. Okay, let's begin.
Okay. Hi, where to?
I'm going to 830
Or 8:30,
Center Street.
I'm sorry, did you say 830 Center Street?
No, 830. That's the corner of Center and Main on the left side of the street.
Did you say the left side?
Damaris.
Yes. The left side.
Damaris, where are you?
I'm here.
Okay, exercise 2. Now, Luis, you are A, Damaris B. Okay, go ahead.
Could you tell me how to get to Atlantic Bank?
Excuse me, Atlantic Bank?
Yes. Do you know it?
I think so. Go straight ahead for 3 blocks and turn left. The bank is on the right.
Sorry? I turned right and the bank is on the left?
No, turn left. The bank is on the right.
On the right, correct. Conversation 3, Damaris A, Luis B. Okay, let's begin.
Can I help you?
Yes, please. What time does the next show start?
At 7. 7:50.
Yes, 15.
Did you say 7:50 or 7:15?
7:15.
And what time does it end?
It ends at 9:05.
9 what?
9. Or 5.
Oh, 5, yes.
Did you say 9:05?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, and conversation 4, Luis, you are A, Damaris B.
Can you give me direction to a pet store?
Bookstore, did you say?
No, not a bookstore, a pet store. I want to buy now some new fish for my aquarium.
Oh, let me think. I think there's a pet store at by Street Mall.
Excuse me, the bait what?
By Street Mall. It's about half an hour from here.
Okay, thank you. And well, that's it. Do you have questions about the homework?
Nope.
No, teacher.
No. Okay, well, now let's continue with, we were with the student book, I remember. Yes. So this is page 59. Well, last week on Thursday, I remember that we saw some expressions that we can use to check information. These are called checking expressions like, I'm sorry, excuse me, did you say, what did you say, etc. Okay, let's see. Here in the second page, we're going to continue with echo questions. Now, Damaris, can you read this part, please? Strategy plus echo questions.
Okay. In an echo question, you repeat something you heard, and you add a question word to check information you didn't hear. The new John Woo movie is playing. Excuse me? The new what? How are some more examples? The video arcade is on Beach Street. I'm sorry. It's where? It opens at 10 o'clock. Excuse me. It opens at what time?
Okay, well, here it says that in echo questions, we are going to use question word. I mean a question word. Like these ones, the new what? You have a question word. In these examples, the video arcade is on Beach Street. I'm sorry, it's where? We have another question word. It opens at 10 o'clock. Excuse me, it opens at what time? So in this case, we're gonna use, remember, question words. And I guess I have some examples that we can use. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, it's here. These are the echo questions. We have here 3 short examples. Let's see, Damaris, you're going to be the person A and Luis, person B. Okay, let's read it, please.
The movie starts at 6 p.m.
I'm sorry, what time?
There's some about 20 minutes away.
Excuse me, how far?
There are some cash machines
Cash
on Main Street.
machines?
Machine on Main Street.
I'm sorry, where?
Where? Okay. Well, as you can see, person B is using question words in order to check the information. These are called echo questions because we are using question words. For example, in conversation one, we are talking about time. We're saying that the movie starts at 6 p.m. So the question word that we need is what time? In conversation two, we're talking about the distance. We are saying that the mall is 20 minutes away. We have distance. So the question word that we need is how far. And then in conversation three, we're mentioning a place. Remember, when we are talking or asking a question about places, the question word that we need is where, okay? So these are the question words that we need in order to check information, and these are called echo questions. Do you understand this information, guys?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Now, in the book, it's here. Okay. Here in the book, we have an exercise, letter A. So we have 6 conversations. What you're going to do, you're going to read them, and you're going to complete this conversation with the expressions that you have in the box, like how far, how much, what kind, what time, and where. Okay, so let's do it, please. Let's complete the conversations.
I'm finished.
Finish. Luis, are you ready?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. We have 6 conversations. Well, let's do it like this. 1, 2, and 3. Damaris, you're going to be A, and Luis B, 4, 5, 6. You're going to switch roles, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's begin, please.
There are lots of street performers in the city right now.
I'm sorry, there are a lot of what?
There's a miniature golf course about 15 minutes away.
Excuse me, it's how far?
The best outdoor pool around here is at Ocean Beach.
I'm sorry, it's where? There are great gift shops in this neighborhood.
I'm sorry. There are what kind
Of shops?
of shops?
The movie theater opens at 10:15 a.m.
Excuse me, it opens at what time?
Rides in the amusement
Amusement?
amusement
Amusement.
park cost $5.
They cost how much?
Perfect. Okay. Questions, guys, about this?
No, teacher.
No?
No.
Well, here it says per B, per what? Tell a partner about a place you know well, use the ideas above, and student B, check the information that you hear, then change roles. For example, here it says, there are some nice stores in this neighborhood. I'm sorry, there are some what? So what you're going to do, you're going to practice these conversations, but using your personal information. For example, one more time, in number one, we have, there are a lot of street performers in the city. You can say there are some nice stores in this neighborhood, okay? Now, number two, there's a miniature golf course about 15 minutes away. You can say, there's a nice shopping mall an hour away, and things like that. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to use this to, according to your personal information. But instead of practicing this way, we're going to modify it. What I want you to do, I want you to create 3 short conversations, okay? Like these ones, just 3 conversations. And then you're going to practice together. Do you understand? Yes or no? Yes, remember, just 3, okay? Then you're going to practice together. So you can use these ones as a guide, and you can just change the words, and that's it. For example, the movie theater opens at 10:15 a.m. You can say, Soriana opens at 8 a.m. or Soriana closes at 11 p.m. Like, excuse me, it closes at what time? Okay, something like that. Okay, just 3 short conversations, please. Let's do it. are you ready?
No.
No? Okay, continue.
I finished.
Finish, Luis. Thank you. Damaris?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's begin with you, Luis. Can you read your conversations, please?
Yes. Electra closes at 9 p.m. Sorry, it closes at what time?
Uh-huh.
There's a water park about 30 minutes away. I'm sorry, it's how far?
Yes.
There are a lot of tortillerías in this neighborhood. I'm sorry, there are a lot of what?
Perfect. Thank you, Luis. Is correct. Damaris?
Okay. Domino's Pizza opens at 11 a.m.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me, it opens at what time?
Yes.
There are great clothes shops in this neighborhood. I'm sorry, there are what kind of clothes?
Mm-hmm.
There are some malls around here. I'm sorry, there are some what?
Perfect. Thank you. You're correct. Excellent. Okay, now let's do the exercise 3. This is a listening activity. Okay, Abigail is coming at 5 p.m. Well, at least she's here. Exercise 3A says, listen to the beginning of 6 conversations at a tourist information desk. What do you think each person says next to check the information? Number the sentences. So once again, remember, you're gonna listen to 6 conversations. I mean, you're gonna listen just to the beginning of these conversations. And you have to guess what the people are going to say next. And you're going to choose the correct idea. For example, excuse me, 13 or 30? Did you say Greek? Well, this is the number 1. I'm sorry, what time? Cookies and what did you say? I'm sorry, any what? Concerts? And did you say bicycles? Okay, so do you understand the activity?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Remember, once again, you're gonna listen to the beginning of 6 conversations. I mean, they are not complete, so you're going to choose the expressions that continues, okay, with these conversations. So let's listen to the audio and choose the correct expression. So let me look for the audio so we can listen. Minute 6 is 19.
Page 59.
Okay, listen.
3. Listening. Tourist information. A. Listen to the beginning of 6 conversations at a tourist information desk. What do you think each person says next to check the information? Number the sentences. 1.
Good morning. Can I help you?
Yeah. Is there a good restaurant in this neighborhood?
Oh, yes, there are lots. There's a very good Greek restaurant just up this street.
2.
Hi, I'm looking for an outdoor cafe called Cookies and something. Oh, yes, it's actually called Cookies and Stuff.
3.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Do you have a list of, concerts and things? I mean, are there any on tonight? 4.
Excuse me, can I just ask a quick question?
Sure.
Where's Barnes Bookstore?
It's at 13 Main Street.
5.
How can I help you? Yes. What's a good way to get around the city? Is there a bus tour or... Yes, there are a couple. They leave from here. Or a lot of people rent bicycles and cycle around.
6.
Next in line, please. Hello. Is there a guided tour of the city? Like a walking tour? Yes, there's one at 3:30 today.
Do you have the answers or do you want to listen again?
Yes, have the answer.
You have the answers?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well, number 1 is, did you say Greek? And number 2?
Cookies and what did you say?
Yes. Number 3?
I'm sorry, any what?
Any what?
Concerts?
Yes. Number 4?
Excuse me.
Excuse me,
13?
13 or 30?
Yes. Number 5?
Did you say bicycle?
Bicycles?
Bicycles. And 6?
I'm sorry, what time?
Excellent. Okay, now exercise B says, listen to the complete conversations and check your answers. What other information does the clerk give each person in notes? You're gonna listen one more time. This time you're gonna listen to the whole conversations. What I want you to do now is to take notes of the extra information that you hear, okay?
Okay.
Remember, take notes of the extra information that you're going to hear.
Page 59. 3. Listening. Tourist information. B. Now listen to the complete conversations and check your answers. What other information does the clerk give each person? Make notes, then compare with a partner. 1.
Good morning. Can I help you?
Yeah. Is there a good restaurant in this neighborhood?
Oh, yes, there are lots. There's a very good Greek restaurant just up this street.
Did you say Greek?
Yes, it's really good. But oh, wait, it's Monday. They're closed on Mondays.
2.
Hi, I'm looking for an outdoor cafe called Cookies and something. Oh, yes, it's actually called Cookies and Stuff. Cookies and what did you say? Cookies and Stuff. Yes, it's right across the street. See it?
3.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Do you have a list of, concerts and things? I mean, are there any on tonight?
I'm sorry, any what? concerts?
Yeah, like, you know, rock music or...
Well, there's a jazz concert tonight in the park. It starts at 8.
Oh, okay. 4.
Excuse me, can I just ask a quick question?
Sure.
Where's Barnes Bookstore?
It's at 13 Main Street.
Excuse me? 13 or 30?
13. Next to the video arcade.
Okay, thanks.
5.
How can I help you? Yes. What's a good way to get around the city? Is there a bus tour or... Yes, there are a couple. They leave from here. Or a lot of people rent bicycles and cycle around. Did you say bicycles? Yes, it's not expensive. You can rent one all day for about $10.
6.
Next in line, please. Hello. Is there a guided tour of the city? Like a walking tour? Yes, there's one at 3:30 today. I'm sorry, what time? 3:30. It leaves from here at the tourist office.
Okay, did you take notes of the extra information?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, what do you have for conversation 1?
The restaurant closes on Mondays.
Yes, the restaurant closes on Mondays, correct. How about conversation 2?
The cafe is across the street.
Excellent. Conversation 3?
Jazz concert. Friday.
Okay, there's a jazz concert.
Start.
Yes, in the park.
In the
Do you
park.
remember the time?
8. 8.
Correct, 9 o'clock. Number 4, conversation 4.
The bookstore is next to video arcade.
Yes, it's next to the video arcade. Conversation 5.
She can rent a bicycle all day for $10.
Perfect. And conversation 6?
The walking tour starts at 3:30.
3:30. Yes. Now you have a good listening. All your answers were correct. So congratulations. You did a good job. Yes, all your answers were correct. And I didn't have to repeat again the track, so that's nice. Okay, guys, well, as you can see, this is the last activity of lesson C. Lesson C, where we were talking about conversation strategy. We began with expressions to check information, like, I'm sorry, excuse me, did you say, what did you say? And we finished with the echo questions. Remember, the echo questions is when you use question words in order to check the information, like how much, how far, what time, where, etc. Do you have questions about the lesson C? No, I guess the lesson was easy. Well, for me, it's easy. You did a good job. Let's see. Before starting the lesson B. Okay, here we have some questions. Oops. No, this is not. Okay, well, in lesson D, as you know, we have a reading. We're gonna read an article about a place in San Francisco. So first of all, let's ask these questions. Question 1 is, do you enjoy exploring new cities? For example, Luis?
Yes, I do.
Yes. How often do you go on vacation, Luis?
Sometimes. I sometimes go on vacation.
But I mean like once a year, twice a year, 3 times a year.
Once a year.
Like once a year, okay. Damaris, what do you like to do when you visit a new city?
Go out with my friends or my cousins, maybe, and eat a new food.
Do you like to eat the typical food of that place? Okay. And Abby, are there any interesting places you can go on a walking tour here in Acapulco?
Yes, there are.
For example?
Maybe a museum, San Diego Museum.
Fuerte San Diego, ajá.
Or Malecón. Or just go to Pie de la Cuesta.
Yes, yes. So like traditional places. Yes?
Yes, yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay, Jesus, are you here in class, Jesus?
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Okay, thank you, Jesus. Okay, the same question for you, Jesus. Do you enjoy exploring new cities?
Yes, teacher. Yes, I do.
Okay, and what do you like to do when you visit a new city?
I like to try the food in the market.
Okay, the typical food too. Okay. Well, now let's move to the lesson D in your books. Okay, lesson D, it's called Exploring the City. Exercise 1A, are there any interesting places to walk around your city? Well, Abigail mentioned Malecón, Fuerte de San Diego, Pie de la Cuesta. Do you want to add more places here in Acapulco? I mean, interesting places to go sightseeing?
Maybe.
Okay. Which one?
Jardín Botánico.
What?
Jardín Botánico.
Oh, yes. Jardín Botánico. Ajá, Botanical Garden. Yes, you're right. Another place?
Palmasola.
Yes, you're right. Palmasola is a nice place too.
Palma Acompañada.
Which one? What did you say, Damaris?
Palma Acompañada también.
Ay, Damaris. Okay, Damaris, tell me, please, Damaris.
I don't know.
Recommend me a good place, Damaris, to go sightseeing here in Acapulco.
I don't know.
You don't know your city.
No.
Okay.
The museum.
Which one?
Museum. Only.
Museum, yes, Fuerte San Diego. Well, we can talk about Barra Vieja, for example, La Roqueta. Yes, that's a nice place. Well, in exercise B, we have a reading about this place. It's called Chinatown. Okay, Chinatown is in San Francisco. So it says, read the pages from a walking tour guide. As you read, follow the tour on the map. So, Damaris, can you read the first paragraph, please? A walking tour.
A walking tour of San Francisco, Chinatown.
Mm-hmm.
San Francisco's Chinatown is the largest Chinese community on the west coast of the U.S. and is now home to over 14,000
Yes,
people.
14,000.
Chinese settlers came here as early as 1846,
Yes.
opening this
Businesses,
near Portsmouth Square.
Okay, thank you. So now let's begin with the tour. Okay, Luis, can you read number 1, please?
Number 1. The tour begins at the Chinatown gate at the intersection of Bush Street and Grant Avenue. Walk north and Grant, busy street and shops selling souvenirs, jewelry, artwork, furniture, cameras, and electronics.
Okay, number 2, Abigail.
At the corner of California and Grant, look around Old St. Mary's Cathedral, 1891, and its display of historic photographs of 19th century Chinatown.
Okay, Jesus, number 3.
Number 3, across from the Cathedral on California is Mary Square, a quiet park with a statue of Chinese revolutionary leader Sun Yat-sen.
Okay, Damaris, number 4.
Opposite the Cathedral on Grant, the Ching Chung Temple welcomes visitors and has their own guided tours.
Yes, guided tour.
Guided.
Okay, Luis, number 5.
Continue north on Grant and turn right on Clay Street, then turn left into Portsmouth Square and watch local people play cards or Chinese chess.
Chess. Okay, Abby, number 6.
Yes. Take the footbridge across Kearney Street to the Chinese Culture Center. Here there are exhibitions of Chinese and Chinese American art, as well as a permanent display of Chinese musical instruments. It's well worth a visit.
Okay, Jesus, number 7.
Return to the square and turn left onto Washington Street. On the left is on the old Chinese telephone exchange, now a bank. The exchange opened in 1909. Operators had to speak English and 5 Chinese dialects.
And Damaris, number 8. Damaris, are you here, Damaris?
Yes.
Yes, number 8, please.
Continue west on Washington and turn right into Rose Alley. Near the end of the block is the Golden Gate Fortune Cookie Company, where you can sample the fortune cookies. This is where your tour ends. We hope you enjoyed your tour of San Francisco Chinatown.
Excellent, that's it. Well, as you can see here, we have information of a walking tour around this place, Chinatown. Now, I want you to tell me if you had the opportunity to go to this walking tour, which place would you like to visit and why? For example, Luis.
Ching Chung Temple.
Why, Luis?
Because I think it's a place interesting.
It's interesting. Okay, it would be. Abigail, how about you?
I think Chinese Culture Center because I want to learn about the Chinese culture?
Yes, it sounds interesting. Okay, thank you. Jesus?
I think Chinese wall because it's an interesting place.
It's an interesting place. Okay. Continue.
It have a big history.
It has.
Oh, sorry. It has a big history.
Yes, thank you. And Damaris.
Maybe all Mary's Cathedral. And because I visit and I watch the history photograph.
Oh, you want to see the pictures?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay, thank you guys. Well, now let's continue with the exercise C. It says read the guide again and answer the questions. Number 1, where can you do these things according to the guide? Look at all photographs, listen to someone talk about a temple, buy Chinese art, eat a well-known dessert. Number 2, where is the best place to take interesting pictures, do you think? And number 3, which 3 places would you like to see on this tour and why? Okay, so if you want to write down your answers, you can do it, or you can read the article and just underline the responses. Okay, so let's do it, please. Are you finishing?
Yes.
Do you finish, Damaris?
Yes, but the question 3
Uh-huh.
is which
This is with
places?
your personal information. You're going to choose 3 places that you want to visit, and you're going to say why do you want to see. Do you want to see those places? That's personal information, number 3.
It's about okay, China or
Yes,
other
about this
place?
place. About this place, Chinatown.
Okay.
It's like, for example, when I asked you the question before, you told me that you wanted to visit the St. Mary's Cathedral.
Okay.
And you, so you have 1 place, now choose 2 more places.
Okay.
Are you ready, Jesus, Abby, Luis?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so number 1 says, where can you do these things according to the guide? Letter A, look at all photographs. Luis.
Uh, uh, um, on the Old Street Marriage Cathedral?
Cathedral.
Cathedral.
Correct. Letter B, Abby. Listen to someone talk about a temple. Abby. No, she's not here. Okay, let's see. Jesus, letter B.
Letter B is the Chinchon Temple.
Yes, Damaris, letter C, by Chinese art.
Chinatown Gate.
Chinatown Gate. And Luis, eat a well-known dessert.
On.
What? Letter D, eat a well-known dessert.
And Chinese Culture Center?
Chinese Cultural Center. No.
It's in Cookie Company.
Where?
Cookie Company.
Yes. It's the Golden Gate Fortune Cookie Company. Yes, that's the letter D. Okay, number 2, we have, what is the best place to take interesting pictures? Jesus.
Street Mary's Cathedral.
Why?
Because there are all pictures about the city.
About the city. Okay, well, that's the best place for you. Let's see, Damaris, what do you have in number 2?
Chinese Culture Center.
Why?
Because here there are exhibitions of Chinese and Chinese American art.
Okay, would be, thank you. And number 3, remember this with your personal information. Which 3 places would you like to see on this tour and why? Okay, Luis, tell me your 3 favorite places to visit.
Ching Chang Temple, Cathedral, and Fortune Cookie Company.
Okay, let's talk about the last place, the Fortune Cookie Company. Why do you want to go to that place?
Because I want to see how to prepare the cookies.
The cookies. Okay. How about you, Jesus? Jesus, are you around? No, he's not here. Damaris, 3 places that you would like to visit.
All Mary's Cathedral. King Chong Temple. And Golden Gate Fortune Cookie Company.
Correct. Okay, let's see. You mentioned the Xinshun Temple. Why do you want to go there?
Because you can visit us and you can take a tour for this place.
Okay, well, now let's move to the, let me see the time. Okay, let's move to the exercise 2. Let's talk about it. What are some of your favorite places? It's a group work. Discuss places in your own town or city. Can you agree on the best place to do these things? Okay, we have here some questions. What you're going to do, you're going to ask these questions and you're going to answer thinking about here, Acapulco. So we're gonna do it like this. For example, Damaris, you're going to ask question 1, and Luis, Abby, and Jesus, you're going to give your responses. Then Luis, question 2, and the rest of the guys give your answers. Then Abigail, question 3, Jesus, question 4, and like that, so on. Okay, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so let's begin, Damaris. Read question 1, and Luis, Abby, and Jesus are going to answer.
Okay. Is there a good place to sit and watch people go by?
Okay, Luis.
Yes, there's one.
Where?
Papagayo Park, maybe.
Papagayo Park, okay. Abigail?
Yes, I think. La Quebrada.
Okay, La Quebrada. ¿Jesús? No, I guess Jesus is not here. Okay, now let's see, Luis, can you read question 2, please?
Is there a fun place to spend a rainy afternoon?
Okay, Damaris.
Maybe maybe Starbucks.
Starbucks, okay. And Abby, what do you think?
Place. I don't know, maybe some place in Condesa.
La Condesa, for example?
On Antigua.
Antigua, okay. Now, Abby, read question 3, please.
A cheap but good place to eat.
What do you think, Luis?
Maybe Beeps?
Okay, you say Beats, Damaris.
The restaurant, La Mansión.
La Mansión, okay. Cheap place?
Cheap.
That's cheap, not expensive. Cheap.
Yes.
Ajá, y Damaris. It's because Damaris is rich. That's the reason.
Yeah, no. Of course.
Maybe La Casa de los Abuelos, I don't know.
Okay, it would be. Okay, Damaris, read the next question, please.
Okay. Is there a quiet area to go for a walk or a jog?
Okay, Luis.
La Reina Park?
It would be. Abby?
I like walk on the Bahía.
Where?
Costa Azul, or the sun.
Around Costa Azul?
Yes.
Okay, now, Luis, next question, please.
Is there a good place to shop for electronic products?
Damaris?
Maybe Plaza de la Tecnología.
Plaza de la Tecnología, okay. Abby?
I don't know, maybe Sears.
Okay, it was me. Okay, Abby, the next question, please.
Yes, an interesting museum.
Okay, Damaris.
Fuerte de San Diego.
Fuerte de San Diego. Luis. An interesting museum, Luis.
Museo Naval?
Museo Naval, okay. Let's see. Damaris, next question, please.
A neighborhood with lots of cultural events.
Okay, Luis. Is there a neighborhood with lots of cultural events?
¿Zona Diamante?
Where?
Diamante?
No cultural events. Maybe just because of the forum. Well, it would be. Abby?
And some central, Zócalo, Cathedral.
Okay, a downtown, correct. Let's see. Okay, Luis, the last question, please.
Is there a neighborhood with lots of interesting nightlife?
Nightlife. Okay, Damaris, what's your opinion?
Maybe some food.
Where?
Some food. Right? I don't know.
I can hear you, Damaris. Can you repeat again?
Some bares.
But try to mention a neighborhood, an area.
I don't know.
Where? If you want to go out at night here in Acapulco, where do you go? Think of a place, I mean, an area, a neighborhood.
Maybe to the beach.
Where?
To the beach.
The beach?
Yes. Or some restaurant near.
But the question is neighborhood. Do you remember what is a neighborhood?
Yes.
So tell me the name of a neighborhood. Where?
I don't remember.
It's like La Condesa.
La Condesa, La Condesa is a neighborhood. Yes, so that is a place with lots of interesting nightlife. Okay, thank you, Abby. Well, now let's move to the exercise 3. This is a writing activity. It says, write a guide for a walking tour for an area in your city or town. Write about 3 different places and give directions and explain why they are worth a visit. Here we have an example, okay, of a walking tour. So let's see, Luis, can you read, please? A walking tour of Rockville.
Okay. The tour begins at Monterey Park. It's a beautiful park with a big lake. It has beautiful flower gardens all year. Enter the park on Lincoln Avenue. Walk along the road until you get to the lake. Find a nice park bench. It's a good place to sit and watch people. Walk back to the entrance and turn right on Lincoln Avenue.
Okay, and we have another box that says help note. We have some expressions to give directions, like the tour begins at, turn right on, X Street, return to, walk back to, walk north for 2 blocks, continue east on certain street, etc. So what you're gonna do, you're going to write down a guide for a walking tour. Think of something easy. Think of a place here in Acapulco. It could be, for example, a walking tour from Puerto de San Diego to El Zócalo. And you're going to give the directions, okay? You're gonna give the instructions to get from Puerto de San Diego to El Zócalo, or maybe you can think of a walking tour from El Zócalo to La Quebrada. You can give the directions and you can explain the things that you can see around those places. Try to do something short and try to make it easy. You have this example, as you can see, it's something simple and it's something short. So that's what you're going to do. Okay, so do you understand the activity?
Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna give you, it's like 2, I think we're gonna have 5, yes. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, okay, so you can do it, this part. Something short, something easy. Okay, you can do it, go ahead. Did you finish?
Oh,
No?
Not yet.
I'm here again, teacher. Sorry.
What?
I'm here again.
Finishing, Jesus. We have 3 minutes.
Yes, I have the work.
Are you ready, Luis, Abby, Damaris?
I think so.
You think so? You always say that, Damaris. Okay, Abby, Luis.
yes.
Okay, let's see. Let's begin with Damaris. Okay, what do you have, Damaris?
The, um, the tour begins at Papagayo Park.
Uh-huh.
It's a big and beautiful park. Enter the park on Costa Avenue, across the street, and inside park you can walk and run.
And that's it?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Well, it was good. It was short, but it's good. Thank you, Damaris.
Thank you.
Luis?
The tour begins at Zócalo.
Uh-huh.
It's a quiet place to sit and watch people. It's a place where you can find a lot of restaurants and the cathedral. And there's on Costera Avenue next to the Vancomer Bank. That's it.
Uh-huh. And what else?
Just that.
Can you repeat again? I guess it's your connection because I didn't hear you.
Okay. And the tour begins at Zócalo. It's a quiet place to sit and watch people. It's a place where you can find a lot of restaurants and the cathedral. There's on Costera Avenue next to the Vancomer Bank, across from the entrance to Acarrey.
Ah, yes, you're right. Yes. Okay, that's it, Liz.
Yes.
Thank you so much. It was good. So let me see. Okay, guys. Well, unfortunately, we don't have enough time. So tomorrow we're going to continue with Jesus and with Abby. And tomorrow we're going to do the free talk and we're going to work with the touchstone checkpoint. As you can see, guys, we're finishing with the unit 6. That means that on Wednesday, we're going to have the exam. Okay. So that's the reason why tomorrow we're going to do this, the TOUCHSTONE checkpoint. Remember that this is a review of units 4, 5, and 6. And on Wednesday, we're going to have the exam. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to stop here. Remember, this was the lesson D. This was a reading about Chinatown. We learned about this place. We were asking and answering questions about places here in Acapulco. And you also work writing a walking tour guide about places here in Acapulco. So tomorrow we're gonna continue with Abby and Jesus. They're gonna tell us your ideas and we're going to finish with the TOUCHSTONE checkpoint. Do you have questions before you leave, guys?
Teacher.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, well, the homework is gonna be, okay, pages 47, 48, and 49. Okay, 47, 48, and 49 in your workbook.
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
For tomorrow. Okay, guys, well, thank you once again for coming. You had a good participation, study.